Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. So, took yesterday off, got everything decorated up, and well, then spent a lot of the day eating chili, which is a tradition thing for Halloween for us. Hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween, whether you went out and got candy or stayed home and handed it out. And it looks like there must have been some type of update for Diablo 4 since last night. Let's see what that was. Okay. Because it is downloading a patch for some reason. Hopefully it won't take too long. Let's see here. Let's go store page. See if they posted what today's patch is about.
Mephisto's vile corruption is spreading across the land.
So today, going to be starting off with Diablo 4. And then on the back half, we are going to be returning to Eternum. Going to be checking out it's kind of a rebrand. It's like all my same old characters are there, so it's not like it's a separate game. But New World Eternum. Obviously, we put quite a bit of time into New World itself. I have several characters there. Some we played on stream. Others, Pack and I played on stream in the evening hours. Even another one that I just leveled on my own. So there's been a whole lot of different stuff that we've done. Got some of those up to high levels and things like that. But gonna see what this new stuff is all about. Whether if there's really anything to it or not, you know? I'm kind of interested to see what all is going on. All right. I was hoping for like patch notes or something, but maybe it's not really something that they do for Diablo. Update history. There we go. We're about 50% downloaded, so yeah, it has no recent updates, so I have no idea what it's downloading today, or it might just be because of maybe it's a store thing. I don't know. We shall see. All right, just gonna wait on this guy here. But yes, New World. Like I said, I did several characters, and so I know what the game was definitely like before. And the question is, what exactly have they changed? The big part of it, I know, is that it was being released on consoles, which is cool. Apparently, they're going to have crossplay. And for a game like that, I think consoles will work perfectly fine. And they've kind of re-advertised it as not an MMORPG, but as an ARPG, an MMO ARPG. So the question is, what exactly has changed? And is it more Diablo-esque? Did they change the way how you look at stuff? I don't know. Are the mechanics different? That's what we're going to try and find out this afternoon. So let's see. Where are we at now? 70%. All right. Well, I'm going to fill up my coffee cup since I have a moment here. I did uninstall Diablo from the drive it had been on, and I put it on a different drive. So this is the one that I have it on now is the one where I have usually all my games. Diablo 4 actually had been put on kind of to the spillover drive. Maybe it was having issues. I don't know. But we shall see. All right. Says about a minute left, so I'm going to grab some new coffee, and we will continue. Munch on some candy for a bit. It's going to be how the next couple of days are. Plenty of candy left over. We had a lot of candy this year. We were giving out a lot of candy. Every single little kid got 3 pieces. When I was growing up, I never got to take 3 pieces of candy, you know? But yeah, we had a little bit of everything this year. All right. Download's done. Let's get this thing installed and played. I was on last night playing is it Ranger? That is a fun class. I finally started to get some legendary items so I could start to work around things. And boy, was it's been entertaining. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, so my Ranger is based around right now the dagger. Is it dagger? I can't even remember the name. The one where you throw the daggers around and stuff, and it works. It's a lot of fun. And I've teamed that up with the shadow damage that, like, when the timer for the shadow goes off, if they die, they explode, or if they don't die, they take the damage. And so far, it's worked. It's pretty good. I like it. Good stuff. Might take a look at that character really quick just so I can show it off, because it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A Jolly Rancher gummy. Yeah, it works. Come on, game. Give me a break here. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. I think we should be pretty good now. All right. Switch over. I'm going to show off this one character really quick because it has been a lot of fun. So yeah, I brought this character up to level 34. Just going to show this one off really quick. Been doing some dungeons and such. All right. But build-wise on this character, I have a whole bunch of points I need to spend that I haven't yet. But Heartseeker, which seems perfectly fine. A couple points into Barrage, which are whatever. Okay, I've been building. I forgot that this thing is a agility skill. It's not a core skill. All right. Anyways, so there are a couple of bits and pieces I think I might have in my legendary stuff that was more based around core than agility. Anyways, Dance of Knives for agility, and then skipped Subterfuge. Imbuement, I've gone with Shadow. And then went with Shadow Clone. We're getting pretty close to getting this here. Could actually grab that right now, but I'm going to not worry about it. But yeah, so we have a couple... Everything is kind of built around making that one skill that I can never remember, Dance of Knives, even cooler, you know? So more crits, things like that. More dodge. Just anything that kind of builds up around that skill. So it's been a really fun one. You know, damaging an enemy with all the daggers you throw out, dazing them, and then that allows you to do more damage to them. Cutthroat skills have a chance to do Arrow Storm. So yeah, I'm throwing down Arrow Storms all the time on these guys, which is hilarious. More dodge. Knives from Dance of Knives. I just installed this one. I haven't even seen what it does. But it has a 50% chance to shatter into 6 shards of metal, which seems... Dance of Knives now spends combo points, granting up to 3 additional charges that can exceed the maximum, which is amazing. So yeah, more critical strike stuff. Just everything to... this is the one that affects the core skills. Critical strikes with core skills increase your attack, so I don't actually have the core stuff. So I could switch this out to something else. I for some reason I was thinking Dance of Knives was a core skill, but it's an agility skill. But yeah, that character has been a hell of a lot of fun. And I literally just have like 2 skills. Well, I mean 3, but I don't often use the split shot or whatever it's called from the core. It's usually just press 2 to imbue, hold 1 to have fun. That's basically what it's been. And I've loved it. I've loved everything about it. Okay. Let's see here. So we have a dungeon here. How many dungeons do we have left to complete? It's so 5. Wow, we actually have... That's more dungeons than I was expecting for us to complete. So that's what, 12 dungeons? Huh. I see 1 here. So 2, 3. I don't know where the hell they're hiding these dungeons at, man. Then again, I haven't gotten these, so these must be in like areas over here. Alright, so let's bounce out to this guy. How's our inventory? Inventory is clear. So yeah, we will you know what? I have 3 in this area, so let's grab these 3. And then we'll explore this area a little later on. All right. Ooh, we have a mission over here. For a second, I almost forgot which character I was on. Goods intact, no signs of thievery. His throat is violently ripped apart, no other signs of wounds. Ask around under the fast goose inn. Okay. Know anything about the dead guy?
Torn throat. Too clean for a beast.
Too clean for a beast?
Messy for a man.
Torn?
It's the Bear of Blackweald. Returned from the days of ash to silence us all. Tore out their throats, he did. Women, children, any who faced the man were left wheezing blood.
There is
Okay.
no bear. Something has eyes for our merchants. Others have yet to arrive from the Eastern Road. Not normal to miss their midway pint. Something's wrong. A fabled killer from the days of Ash. A tale shared between merchants to keep their eyes open on the road.
That's true. There are a lot of stories like that, even in the United States.
The time of
Folk stories.
Astor's reign in Scosglen. Countless suffered. The lucky ones died quickly. The heroes saw an end to it. And we survivors well remember the cost. It's not to be made little of with made-up stories.
All right. Oh, we're headed back up this direction. That'll work. Two dudes just fighting. Nice. Good bar etiquette. That one gal still up here? She is, but... Search for the missing merchants. Maybe this is some of the stuff we need. A lot of merchant stuff up here. I don't see anything to click on though. I guess we found where we need to go. There we go. Worn insignia. Oh, we got an event. Hang on. I need to get some more obols, obol things. A Balrog. A Balrog of Morgoth. Whoop. Another 15 of those guys. We'll take it. We'll return to this guy just in case some of the stuff he gives us leads to maybe one of these dungeons over here. It's possible. A lot of times they'll put stuff into the dungeons.
The mark of a mercenary company from the days of Ash. Killed man or beast without hesitation.
Right.
Black-wheeled company. The company that put the fabled bear to purpose. The last time they visited the Highlands, Brionne burned. Ruthless mercenaries from the days of Ash took any contract that promised equal weight of blood and coin.
Yeah, it didn't care one way or another.
Called them. But those were desperate times.
Smoke's billowing from the southern ridge. The fires have returned.
No time wasted. Can you see to the source of the smoke? There's likely a connection in all this. I'll see no harm reaches the goose.
Okie dokie.
It was consumed by fire in the months that followed Astaroth's defeat. Some thought the demon had returned. Others were wiser. Black-wheeled company visited the town the day it burned. The charred remains proved their hand in the deed. Strong souls who had survived so much, all extinguished by day's rise.
What's up, Mambo? How you doing? Hope everything is going well for you. Bored? Really bored? What did you all do Halloween? For Halloween? We ain't getting away, dude.
What is this?
That's a grizzly bear. Absolutely nothing? Did the kids go out or?
Buried traps and a lookout who doesn't mind his back. Predictable and disappointing.
The bear has finally left its den.
You never should have returned here. I'll never forget the smell of the bodies.
No, kind of too old now. I understand.
Formerly, Donan sought able bodies and conscripted our lot to defeat Astaroth. Our ruthless tactics were put to measure, and, with time, the demon was defeated. But the things I saw humbled and horrified every part of me. My kin
Dingo.
and their leader, Stana, did not share my shame.
I hear
They
you.
delighted in the fires, yearned for their return. I was there when they set upon Breon, saw the madness in their eyes. The days of Ash had taken their minds, so I cut them down, one by one, and left them to be claimed by fire. After years of quiet, it seems something survived that night. These bodies and the merchants were meant for me. Meet me at the Goose. We'll see the Black Wheel together.
One of the things that let's see. Words. We had a decent group of people show up last night. Pretty solid group came in. It's funny, since my folks have retired, they do a lot more decorating, you know. And there were so many people taking pictures in the front yard you know, all the decorations. Groups of kids going past and going, "Oh, let's take selfies," or, you know, picture of the group.
It's a past I hold no pride for.
It made them really happy.
Stained with death, and not all deserving. My hands were not my own. They were tools of Stana, wielded against any who drew her ire. Sometimes. for
Yeah, you
reasons
guys are pretty far out, aren't you?
I put the bear to rest long ago. Aye. With their trap failed, they'll only grow more persistent. The pyres prove they are still drawn to the demon's work. The scar to the east marks where Astaroth fell to the heroes. I'd wager they'd find comfort in that cursed place. I'll join you there.
That's one of the... There are lots of upsides about being out in the country, you know. But there are downsides, too.
The
No
scorched
trick-or-treating.
land where Astaroth met his fate. His fires still remain, ever burning beneath the stone. A reminder for any who doubt the stories. Caution for those who survived.
Alright, let's go check them out. You consider no trick-or-treaters an upside? Oh. My family enjoys it. You know? All right. Ready for some Grim Dawn tomorrow? I'm buying kidding. I wanted it. Yeah, well. It's a fun thing for all the neighborhood kids. It was really fun seeing all the parents with the kids. Also makes me think of the years doing it when I was younger. Oh, I like how it's not even as loud. That's cool. Hang on a second. Oh, I love these. Love it. Love it. All right. Back in we go. I can understand wanting the candy just be your candy.
Hurry.
A mercenary woman captured us along the road and took us into the depths of the scar and made us watch them burn us one by one.
Sociopath.
Of all the devils who could have survived that night, why did it have to be her? None matched her joy for suffering. Her eyes said enough. Stana's madness ends here. If she wants the bear, she'll have him.
I'm just munching on candy today. It's great.
We'll find her within.
Bet you this is that dungeon. Oh, really? It is not the dungeon. It's nearby, but...
She was cruel.
Maybe it is a dungeon. We're really close.
Blackwheeled Company was feared yet respected under her command. The days of Ash changed everything. She was consumed by the horrors we witnessed, and they consumed her in turn. Her body remained, but her soul was long extinguished.
You know, they talk about these are sour. They're not sour enough.
Memories.
They're not bad. It's just a little bit of sour.
Forget. It's only right she joins them. Come.
Never mind. Different area. Hole in the ground. Okay, that one was a little sour, more sour.
And
Not bad.
my bear returns.
You should have stayed in Brion, Stana. Burned with the rest.
And you should have aimed higher. A gut wound like that was quite the gamble, and very unlike you. What gave you pause, I wonder? Come, Torben. Help me rekindle the days of Ash. Bring back those fires that gave us so much life.
Sociopath.
Druid needs its bear.
No. It's time I finish what the fires could not.
I gave you everything. I gave you purpose. Saved you from the stockades.
Afternoon, Ender.
I found my purpose. Beyond the ash, the death. The bear of Blackwield died in Brion.
Slice her down.
No, you can't.
Yeah! Make her more powerful than you could even believe, ever imagine.
I cannot forget my past,
Strike
but
me
I will
down.
move past it. The goose is where I put my strength now. It offers peace I never thought possible, and still doubt I deserve. I was so used to only seeing terror in faces. It took a long time to recognize the worth of a smile. Please, take my sword. It's seen enough blood by my hands.
Is it any good, though? Probably not. No, it's garbage. Trash. So, Andrew, how was your Halloween? Do anything entertaining? There's a thing over here that wants to be killed. Apparently that was supposedly a monster infrequent, a unique boss. Fell kind of quick. I have to say, everything in this game does not... Stuff in Grim Dawn feels spicier. More dangerous, shall we say. And yes, I can turn up... Well, eventually I'll be able to turn up the difficulty. Oh. Nope, nothing. No. I'm just going to sit here, play video games, eat candy, and try and be entertaining for you guys. And if I can do 2 out of the 3 of those, it should be a pretty decent day. Also reinstalled the game on a different drive, so we're going to see if it behaves a little bit better today. We'll see if it behaves a little bit better. Oh, at the start of today's stream, I was talking about my other character, and I'm really, really liking her. I'm really, really liking her. Ranger. Built along the dagger throw thing. Goblin blender. And it's a lot of fun. Rogue, okay. I'll never get that right. I'll never get that right, but because I finally started to get to the point where I have where I can start using legendary items to start to like switch stuff up. Yeah. There's a lot of... I haven't even seen any of the, like, really interesting things yet. But I'm having fun with that one.
Help! Please!
All right. I'm still on low difficulty. I can't go any higher. I'm as high as you can get. I'm absolutely as high as you can get. That's kind of weird.
Trees themselves seem to whisper a warning of this place. Long ago, Astaroth's demons ravaged the land and left a bloody wake. Astaroth is gone now, but his shadow persists. There are still things here, dark things that hunger. Only death awaits in these woods.
I'm looking forward to doing Torment. That one was good. Are we going to do Steps of Torment for everyone's comedic enjoyment? Yeah, sure, of course. Two idiots do Steps of Torment for the first time. Sounds like great fun.
Keep my forge hot. Return soon.
No. No. Well, hold on there. Stone Burst causes enemies to take 60% increased damage from your other skills. The spirit cost is reduced by 10. What, two idiots tried play Steps of Torment for the first time? Means I can spam it even more. What would we lose, though? That's the question. So we're not going to lose that. We're not going to lose that. We're not going to lose that. I don't think we can lose anything, though. Because that's amazing. And that's the only thing we can put offensive abilities on, isn't it? Maybe one of these is not an offensive ability. Maybe one of these is a different ability. I need to choose a focus? Nah, never. Never. Choices. Nope. No choices.
There is magic in all things.
I bet you I can do them
Let me
both.
show you.
We have to free up 1 point, right? Anticline Burst is definitely a offensive ability. One of these might not be offensive. They might be a utility ability. Let's take a look at the utilities. ballistic aspect on the boots. Nope. Damn. Oh, hang on a second. I think I'd give away this. I mean, 9.5 extra damage is nice. Don't get me wrong. I like that. But I think... Because these are not companions. These are companion skills. Per companion I have, though. We do have a lot of companions. This isn't Grim Dawn? Yeah, I know. 9.5. How many companions do we have it? So we might have up to 7 wolves. And three birds. 7 wolves, 3 birds. So 4, 5 birds, 7, 12, all right, 15. I have 15 maximum. So at max, that's... well, that's 150-ish. Ooh. So I could put it on this piece. Oh, could put it on this piece. Is it worth dropping it? That's the question. So that would be 150 on companion skills. Well, this would be 60 on companion skills. Well, for my other skills, so this would be my ultimate as well. So what that would also be my ultimate, and in theory the earth spike. I think if this was, and then this makes the stone burst cost go down by 10, which means I can spam it out even more. 19, wow. That's nearly 50%. I mean, it's not nearly 50%. It's what, 40% roughly off what we pay right now? So, I mean, that's a big reduction. I could spam out a hell of a lot of those. I mean, a hell of a lot of those. I don't think we'll use it right now, but if we find the one that's like up near 90, I mean, this is the low end one right now. If we find the one that's up near 90, then I think we would switch it over. Because it's for every skill and not just the companion skills. So I think it would be better overall. We shall see. All right, so we'll melt that down. Melt it down, melt it down. Nope, melt it down. Let's see here. So this is health instead of... I really like the resource cost reduction. I'm going to save for another resource cost reduction if I can find it. Oh, those are much bigger numbers, though. But we haven't had issue with health yet. Health, really. I don't really care about the health regen either. Right now. I won't melt it. Bristly Rage is now a werewolf skill. Debilitating Roar is now a werewolf skill. Your companions gain double the bonus from Bestial Rampage, which we're not using. Alright. That being said, now that Ender is here, we can do what we were going to start off with.
Yeah.
I figured he would want to be here to see me. We have 1,100, which means we can do 22 totems.
Well, there's something special.
Now, hang on one second. Hang on. Have we unlocked the thing here for this yet? Welcome to Battle Pass. Close. There we go. I'm doing this here, so maybe I get extra. I know it's probably not what I should put them on, but that's what I'm putting them on. So we have 20% now. I'll give this up to 40. Oh, I get 2 here? What level is that? That is level 48. We're going on level 41 now. I can move them? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Why not? Hang on a second. How many keys do we got? We have 2 keys. Okay, that'll be fine.
Shame that.
Not a bad pull, that.
Hello, shining beauty. Oh, too bad, friend.
$28 out of 30. Is that better? That's a new high.
Well, there's some. Hello, shining beauty.
Crash shit. Usually you ask if I die, sir. But no, I have not crashed yet. Nor died. Okay.
Shame that. Hello, shining beauty.
Oh, they... Son of a bitch, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Yeah, I wasted all those points on amulets. Damn it. Oh, fail. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Well, are any of these better amulets? Not really. Don't worry, we'll get more. Well, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
Impeccable.
There we go. Yeah, and Restream Bot is working today. You are correct. It's finally decided that it wants to work again. Poor Ender. He was waiting and then I accidentally screwed up and clicked on the wrong thing. That's okay, we'll get more. Ruined your whole day? Oops. Paragon 44. All right, I have 15 points to spend here. What do we want to spend them in? Thunderstruck. Earth Devastation. Your Earth skills deal 10% increased crit strike. Increased by 20% of your damage versus crowd control. Trying to decide if I want to call it at noon and start my weekend early. You know? Woke up grumpy this morning. You can always sit here and watch me screw up, apparently. While in werebear form, which wear permanently, you deal 1% increased damage up to 60% for every 1% difference in current life percentage between you and the enemy. Well, we're going to have like negative life or damage because we're always super awesome. So that's not actually super helpful. After shapeshifting, does it actually look for when I shapeshift, or is it all the time? So if I'm not shapeshifting, this doesn't do me any good. Constricting tendrils. So this would give immobilized to my earth stuff. All right. I do ID for a major hospital. I actually enjoy most of the time dealing with them. Usually charming people. Watching you play RPGs is like when I first started playing Magic the Gathering. When finding cards for my desk, it was always, ooh, this is a cool card. This is a cool card. Yeah, I love it. Are you sure you're into IT? Most IT I know don't like people at all. Mambu, harsh. True, but harsh. Hey, coolness factor can never be overlooked, Ender. Do we do Earthen Devastation, I guess? Oh, so I can't. Oh, that's cool. I can rotate boards? Oh, interesting. Huh. 2 of 5. Interesting. Let's cite here are antisocial. What's wrong with being antisocial? Feeling personally attacked here. Mambu must have had a long day today. Sure, let's do it. More damage. Need more dexterity. You're not help desk, you're not local IT. Niche, unique specialty team. Whoa, 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 whoa. I already told you twice that you can take it. What are we taking? I can take this? Hang on a second. How did I take it? Oh, the requirement is just for the bonus. Gotcha. Okay. I probably heard it, and I didn't understand it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, trying really hard not to be snippy. Like I said, woke up grumpy. Hey, sometimes people like me deserve it. Just have to remember, I'm old and stupid. Sometimes harsh. You would kill me for you again? Yeah, well, so would I. Thanks, Mambu. Lining up the things I can look forward to. Mambu, always got my back, even when I don't want him to. Yep. Mambu's there to always try and help. Try being the operative term. A door has been unsealed. That's what Rhodians do. I hear you, dude. I hear you. Yeah. Mambu's getting up there. I mean, he's not... Mambu isn't Pete levels of old, but, you know, he's getting there. I can't believe you're 52 either. I mean, you look much older than 52, bro. I thought you were at least like 63.
Farewell.
Hey! It's give and take here today. I don't think my parents retired until 67. But they spent extra time. They went until they could get full retirement. We got an event. We got an event. I have to get more things considering I just accidentally spent wrong ones on stuff. Oopsies. That'll work. More of those Oblos things. Goblin, get him! I got him. Goblin has been got. Goblin has been completely gotten. Yeah. That's the issue, vampire. But then you have to unretire. And unretire sucks. Yeah, originally the streaming for me was something that was secondary. But it's continued on because it's, unfortunately, nothing else is falling into place right now. Although recently I haven't been looking just because I was sending in 5 or 6 applications a day. And I did that for like 6 months. I got 1 callback. And nothing. Lies, the economy is super strong. Oh yes. At least you live with your parents. My rent is expensive. Yeah. For as wonderful as that is. I mean, don't get me wrong. But, you know. But, I mean, I helped my parents out when they needed it. You know. And this was 20 years ago or so. But it's like, my dad lost his job for one reason or another. Can't remember what it was. And I helped out. I helped them out at that time, you know. And so it's one of those things where it's, you help out family where you can. And it's like my, I won't say my family per se, but, well, yeah, we've never had like an, how shall I say, issue, I forgot one all the way back there, oh well, with like multi-generational households, you know? No, it is not sustainable. Definitely not. I mean, it can be, but it's not there yet. Well, that used to be very much a thing, but as expensive as housing has gotten and stuff like that, it's just not viable anymore. Your oldest is 25 and keeps saying he wants to move, and I keep telling him you are nuts. Exactly. No. Now it's like I understand if your family's like crummy, getting out, getting away, starting your own, doing all that stuff. But if you can spend an additional 5 years, even if if it's just 5 years living with the parents and putting all the money that you would have saved in housing costs and food costs, putting that to the side and just letting it accrue interest, oh my gosh, you would be so much better than everyone else. Yeah, prices have just gone out of control. That was the nice thing about the last job that I had, because housing was included. It was great. It saved me so much money. Saved me so much money. I think one of the things that you need to do in the States is get corporations out of the housing market, you know? It's like, okay, you can have a business that buys houses and then sells them. That's perfectly fine. But you should have like a limit on the number of properties that you can own at any given time. And I mean, obviously this would be different for if you were building the properties type stuff, but it's like, you know, people that are buying houses and then just sitting on them waiting for prices to get insane. Is it BlackRock? Is that the company that's doing so much of it right now? I can't remember. It's Black something or other. And that's another part of it. In the States, you have to not be afraid to move if you are looking for specific things. It's like my family moved to a different state because the cost of living, we lived outside of Chicago, Illinois, and the cost of living was so insanely high that it was just not viable anymore. And we moved down to North Carolina, which has a much better cost of living. Okay. None of these are peachy colors, are they? My eyes lie to me sometimes. Nope, none of them. Okay. I live 100 meters from a graveyard. You already have your next home planned out? Obviously, you haven't looked at the cost of buying a graveyard space, have you? You thought houses were expensive. Figuring out where you're going to spend eternity now, that's really pricey.
My hammer sings on your return.
That is not a bad looking ring. Hang on. Yeah, you'd think that. Oh. Cold resistance instead of fire resistance. Okay, we could use some more cold resistance. Just burn you. It's like my folks are going to be cremated, which, you know, I don't think they ever even thought about that, but like I said, Catholic, you know. Don't hate on me, Enders. Yes, I am a religious guy, Catholic, but they already have their spot at the church in the column. It's a columbarium. It's where the remains get placed. They already know exactly where they're headed. Lucky hit. Vulnerable. I'll pass on it. This one has a new skill?
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
That is smiting. I think we have smiting on something. Maybe it's on my other guy that I have the smiting. Might be on the other guy that I have smiting.
What's left, you ask?
Okay, that's disturbing, Mambu.
Use it well.
The last thing that I need is getting your ashes and my s'mores, okay? That's just uncalled for nasty. You bet I would love the t-shirt that you're wearing. Oh boy. So apparently I just clicked something to pick it up and then it didn't go anywhere. God's buddy, may I help you? Buddy? I wouldn't quite say buddy. Acquaintance? Sure. Oh, God's busy. All right. Yeah. You're like, I'll call back later. I'll call back later. I can wait. Don't worry. I'm good. I'll wait. Slay all the enemies. Leaving a bit early? Apparently that's the thing that people are doing today. More power to you. I think people were right about my issues. But I'm not gonna say that people were right because that might not be true, and then I might just be having a good day. Yes, I moved it to a different drive. But I refuse to say it was other people being right, you know. I think it was just... We're going to go with pure dumb luck right now. The day keeps going well. Maybe I can upgrade it to actually saying that I might have possibly been misinformed. Yes, there's still plenty of time for crashing. You're correct. Oh. That just goes to show you what little things can screw stuff up. Things you don't even think about. Possibly things you don't even think about. Maybe they are things you think about. And they might not have been a thing at all. Might just been, you know. I was messing with my different connections upstairs too, or downstairs that is, with the router and stuff like that. So maybe that's what it is. Mechanical pedestal. All right, we're looking for a box or something like that. For right now, let's just keep such things to ourselves, lest we I'm not a superstitious person, but I am a cautious person, shall we say.
Brother Mevlin,
you know?
Orders have come down. We're closing the tower for good. I warned them that building atop the old Zakaroon crypt was trouble. You should have seen how many priests they brought in to keep the dead at bay. All that work to maintain some backwater foothold. Just a few more days of this farce. They're sealing up the passageways to the crypt. Then, I'll see you in Eldheim. Light's blessings. Brother Kozina.
See, I'm still skipping some frames, but we'll see. You need to cook something this weekend? Thinking of homemade pizza? Homemade pizza is good. I've been cooking up stuff with trying to help lose some of the weight. One of the things I'm trying to do is get away from anything that is processed, over-processed stuff like that. So, like, no chips, no crackers, anything that... Basically, if I don't do the processing on it, but yeah, so one of the things that we had in the freezer were some real nice, some really good chicken, you know, just chicken breast type stuff, really good. And I made, I call it ginger chicken because, you know, we have some fresh ginger root, and oh, hang on. We have to wait for the pew pews. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Story has to wait for pew pews. Pew 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 pew. Oh, we're out of pew pews. But yeah, so I took just a chicken breast, I sliced it up into strips and cubed it kind of, and then I chopped up some ginger, put in some olive oil, and then another artillery shrine. Some garlic, And then I took some of the poblanos that we had grown and I chopped those up and put them in a bag and let it sit overnight. And then just fried it all up. It was great. Here is a question for you. Why would God give us taste buds if we can't eat whatever we want? Well, I mean, just because something is good doesn't mean that it's healthy. I don't even think that's a religious-based question. And some people are just wrong with things how it tastes. It's like people that tell you that, you know, plant-based meat food things taste just as good. Those people are what we refer to as liars. You know? So... hey. That is way beyond my, my pay grade. Way beyond my pay grade. Let's keep going. Guy wanted us to eat plants. He would not have made meat so tasty. Logical assumption. There we go. Do we have another one still that we have to get? Probably on this side over here. All right. Reach Paragon level 50. We are now Paragon level 50. But yeah, I really like ginger. And my folks just started doing more stuff with it. They make water with ginger, which I haven't gotten into yet, but it's just one of those things, you know? I think the ginger stuff tastes great. Never been a big fan of ginger or turmeric. I'm a one-num. Hello. That was the last thing that we needed. You're damn straight in the pale moonlight. Best Star Trek episode ever. Hey, if you aren't into those flavors, that ain't your thing, that ain't your thing. Everybody likes different stuff. Okay, I think we have really everything out of here that we kind of need. So was that our third dungeon today? We did some story. And I think that's our third dungeon. Your favorite flavor is chicken? Fair enough. Yeah, we did 3 today. Okay. We have one up here that we can do. We can also explore what's in these areas over here. Then this one is marked as not yet complete. I must have, I don't know why it's marked as not yet complete and it doesn't have the other icon, but I guess we can go complete it. Surrounded by crazy people. That's okay.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. My hammer sings on your return.
So let's go to this guy. Crazy people attract crazy people. True. That was a mistake, cutthroats. Oh. All right. Let's see how this one goes. I appreciate microscopes. They help us enjoy the little things in life. See, is that even a dad joke, though? I don't know, man. I think you're gonna have to try again because I don't even think that's a dad joke. Because that's just true. I usually think of dad jokes as, you know, like wordplay and stuff like that and bad puns. But that's just a statement of fact, though. Nope, I think you have... Yeah. That one I'm not going to count as a dad joke. I think you have to go again. Look back in the book. Open the book back. Flip to the next page. Get it to the next one. Used to run a scuba diving business, but after it hit rock bottom, it went under. Okay. Dad jokes are wonderful, aren't they? People that don't like dad jokes were not hugged enough when they were little kids, you know? They either weren't hugged enough when they were little kids, or they never had a funny uncle, or they had the funny uncle, you know? It's good when you have a funny uncle. It's not good when you have a funny uncle. You know what I mean? If they work, they work. I don't always tell dad jokes, but when he does, when I do, he laughs. Great. Yeah, for some reason, Restream didn't pick up like 2 of your jokes. Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can. Nice. That one, that is a good dad joke. That right there, that's a good dad joke. That's a good dad joke. I don't care what anyone says. That is good. That's a good dad joke. Pew 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 pew. That's a good one. I walked past the field and saw a sign on the fence. The farmer lets people cross it free, the field for free. The bulls charge. Yeah. The bull charges? Yes. Yes. My grandfather actually got gored by a bull. By his bull, by the way. Last night someone stole my car but left their phone. I went from Kia to Nokia overnight. Yeah, that's one that I heard recently from somewhere else. I don't know where I heard that one recently. But that one's a good one. I do like that one. That one is worth it. Oh boy. Someone asked me what my favorite type of open-toed shoes were. I said sandals, then I thought about thongs, and now I'm flip-flopping. Yep. So many good dad jokes. Yep. Yep. It takes guts to be an organ donor. Oh, man. Looks like there's another dungeon over there. Head on over and take a look at it. Oh. Event.
Don't just stand there. Help me! You are far too trusting.
I'm just gonna sit here and let my posse take care of everything. It's your job to post Friday dad jokes in your team's chat weekly. You do a good job, sir. Where do bad rainbows go? To prison. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect. That one might be the best one so far. That one might be the best one so far because it literally has 3 different levels to it. Yeah, that's the best one so far. 3 different levels to it. That works. That one's definitely the best. There were some really good ones in the group, but that one's the top one right now. I also like it because I'm a nerd, so I like nerd adjacent things. I do like nerd adjacent things. So science jokes I find funny. I do love the fact that if you ask for the lady who lives in the little container with the blue glowing light on top, if you ever ask her, like, you know, tell me physics jokes or something like that, they are always dad jokes. It's like all the jokes that she tells are always basically dad jokes, which I think is amazing. So you can keep going until I boo. But once I boo, that's it. You're done for the day. And it has to be a boo. It can't be me just rolling my eyes. It has to be a boo. That's your cutoff point for the day. All right, so let's see here. Started a small business in my attic building boats. The sales are going through the roof. Good. Nice. Did you hear about the posh restaurant they just put on the moon? I hear it only caters to lunatics. I hear it only caters to lunatics. Gotcha. Lunatics. Yes. Yes. That's a good one. Took me half a second, but I got there. Took me half a second, but I did get there. Here's one that will require a bit of old knowledge. My dad's really mad at me. I broke 2 of his Queen records, but to be honest, I want to break 3. You want to break free? I want to break free. Yes. There you go. Oh, I want to break free. Yeah. It's a music thing. I like music. Music is fun. Especially classical, classic rock and stuff like that. Good stuff. Oh. Raghammer. I'm assuming this is just going to wrap back around.
So cold.
Are you going to explode into a bad guy? Nope, you're just gonna die. All right, what else you got? Keeping tropical fish at home can have a calming effect on the brain. It's due to all the endorphins. Endorphins. Nice. The inventor of autocorrect died last week. The funnel will be held tomato. You know, that'll work. Obviously, has used my phone. I invented a thought-controlled air freshener. It makes sense when you think about it. How big is this book that you're reading from? If you're ever feeling down, just remember you're half centaur. Book, please. All right. Just going through all the ones you posted on your team. So hang on a second. You're ever feeling... I'm looking back to the old one, okay? The last one. If you're ever feeling down, just remember you're a half centaur. I'm thinking about it because I'm not... I mean, I understand a centaur is half a man. But so's a minotaur. Am I missing something? Is it just the fact that half a centaur is a man? Could you then not be half minotaur as well? Or am I missing more of this one? Yeah, you could be... Mermaid is half of a person. My son just got a job at a factory making chess pieces. For now, he only works nights. That's good. That's a good one. Well, yeah, centaur is half man, half bull, and a minotaur is half bull, half man, and a mermaid is half fish, half man. No. Minotaurs are bulls up top, man down below, and centaurs are man up top, bull down below. They're like, minotaurs and centaurs are like backwards of each other. Which is really weird. It's like the Greeks were looking for another monster to be in an epic, and they're like, what if we just, inverted it? And I mean, and if you think about it, you go, okay, bull up top, man down below. All right, that's not too bad. We could do that. It's like you couldn't do that with a mermaid, because what's really scary about a fish up top and a human down below? You know what I mean? Minotaur, scary. Centaur, scary. Mermaid, scary-ish. But if you inverted a mermaid, not scary. Oh boy, math. Oh, okay. Math joke. There's a fine line between a numerator and denominator, but only a fraction of people will find this funny. I understand. Numerator, denominator, fine line in between. Yes. I understand it. I hate all things math. Which is weird because I was into programming. I just never was good at math in school. And part of it is just how math is taught. I'm one of those people that does not do good with, like, reading and then learning what's in the book, which is kind of what math is all about. Science, programming, I can do all of that. But math, it was always one of those things that was just tough for me. But I do like that. That is a good joke. Just because I don't like math doesn't mean that it's not a good joke. Ooh, boots. Willpower, cold resistance, dodge chance. Don't really care about any of that. A totem with more health, cooldown reduction. I think we got a new totem here, guys. Yeah. New totem. What did Harry Potter say he was filling his car with? Expensive petroleum. Nice. Expecto Patronum. Nice. Why are Billy Joel's clothes always wet? Because he didn't start the dryer. He didn't start the fire. It's just always been burning. What you call a factory that makes okay products? Satisfactory. I've never played that game, but I've heard there's a lot of good stuff about that game. Of the Stampede. Aspect of the Stampede. Did you hear that the Dalai Lama had been arrested for gambling? He likes to bet. Well done. Well done. I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Yep. My wife asked if I had seen the dog bowl. I said, I didn't know he did. Well done. Well done. Most people are shocked when they find out how bad I am as an electrician. I like that. That's a good one. I do like that one. I do like that one. Nice, we got it. Okay. Excuse me. We didn't get the greatest roll for it, but we did get a roll for it, so that's nice. So now I have Billy Joel in my head. And I'm not the greatest Billy Joel fan. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Billy Joel. It's just... it's not my favorite. Now I have Billy Joel stuck in my head.
You will not find me getting squeamish.
First aid! Upgrade first aid all the way to the tippity tappity. Feed and start the fire. Yep. Thanks for that one. That's it for now. Clocked out. Don't have access to my material. Oh, there you go. Let's see if we can get lucky and land an 8.5. Because we now have 8.5% chance to double cast Storm Burst. Now I'm sure I would see the double cast. Hey, there we go. Got a dungeon up here, that'll work. $8.5 isn't much. That would be interesting if you could get that up higher. I mean, you could roll for it on more things. Maybe get it up into the mid-20s. Where it's like 1 and 4. Damn it all. See, now I hate enders because I have freaking a Piano Man stuck in my damn head. Time for some CE? What is CE? See, I don't know what CE is, but okay. Ah, Conan Exiles, okay. Gonna be doing some New World in a bit. We're gonna see what they've changed in New World today. They're now calling it an ARPG. We're gonna see whether or not it is. You know, it's that thing that we played for quite a while. MMOS. Yep. They just kind of re-released it as part of, they were releasing it on consoles. But they kind of, I don't know if it's just that they're renaming it to try and get in on the popularity of ARPGs, or if they've really, or if they changed stuff up a little bit. Since I've played it before, and I liked it, might as well check out the, whatever changes they've made for the back half of this stream. I think it was pretty good. I mean, I think it was better than a lot of different MMOs that I've played. Or tried throughout the years, that is. Had a lot of interesting things on it. I think one of the biggest issues that they had with it was, I mean, it was basically their first game. And I think if your first game is going to be an MMO, you're always going to be basically just looking for trouble. Because that's like starting by throwing yourself into the middle of the ocean. It is just a, it's like, you know, they talk about start small, move your way up. That's not small. There we go. I really do like that ability. Oh, you. We can now do the Swashbuckler's Witchin Stick. Platinum. I wonder how much platinum this thing gives you. I don't even know what the price is on this thing. Not enough to do anything with. Sounds right for Blizzard. One of the cool things about Heroes and Generals was if you bought the oh, not season pass, whatever the hell they were called, the little season thing, and you went all the way through it and leveled it all the way up, you basically got enough gold to pay for the price of that season thing, which was not necessarily a smart thing. Battle Pass, yeah. But you know, so you could then use it to buy other stuff, but like I said, there should have been other things, but oh, I guess I missed this area. Oh, perhaps that's where we're headed. But yeah, the Battle Pass, thank you, on it was quite nice. Quite a few decorative items. Usually there was a new weapon that was just like a gimmick weapon, which was great. Is this supposed to be the Siren's Chamber? Yeah, that's what I figured. Head toward the X near the bottom. Not very well detailed. Oh, that is one hideous siren. That is a sea hag. That is a sea hag. I would definitely stand over here. Would definitely call that a hag. Definitely call that a hag. Oh. Disgusting creature. All right. How many more things do we have? We have 2 more bosses, which we can find, and then we have 3 more ship steering wheels. We have 6 more dungeons, 24 more shrines, 4 more special or some side questy things. All right. I bet you one of these is the bosses. Let's go investigate. Oh, I actually got 50. Wow. Surprise. The area I'm headed to is another world boss area. Okay. Still gotta take a look, though. Make sure we uncover it. Oh, that's what the little, it's like a target, but it looks like a steering wheel. I think that's like for finding areas or something like that. No, I'm okay with what I have. It's a two-handed. Don't really want a two-handed.
See some steel you need?
Fine indeed. Much thanks, friend.
All right. Just making some more gold. We spent a whole bunch of it today upgrading our potions. We now have big potions. All right. This way we go. Out of the way, fat, waterlogged people. There we go. Investigate the hunting grounds. Ooh.
Strange. Whatever killed this hunter wanted him to suffer.
Need to still crank out renown for Nahatu? What's renown again? My brain's not working. That dude got smacked hard. What I was just looking at. Okay.
Signs of a bloody struggle. What happened here?
There was a bloody struggle. I thought we already covered that. Yeah. The bar across your map. Oh, all this stuff up here. Yeah. There's a key for that. What key was that? You know what? I haven't looked at this recently. I guess it automatically gives us stuff. Nothing for me to click on. Oh. Hang on. We have to get today's free thing, right?
Laid before you is the bounty of history. Traveler.
Huh.
Let us
Various stability improvements. Huh. Maybe it's not me whatsoever.
Sound selection. It calls to you.
Maybe Thakard wasn't crazy. Maybe he was just the amount of right of crazy. Yeah, it's still probably not what's happening to me. Alright, where are these damn hunters? I think we've basically killed everything, so let's just wander around. Look for dead bodies. There we go. It's a trap. Hey.
It's bleeding badly. I can follow these tracks.
Cannot be tamed.
Your evil is done. Dude had like an entire set of lines and stuff as well. Now it's just like, screw that. Not having any of that. Let's go. You're dead. Oh, we have a couple dungeons here. Nice. Got about 30 minutes, so let's do one more dungeon. Alright, what we got here? Yeah, today hasn't been too bad, has it? I mean, I still have some lost frames. I would love for that to not be the case. I mean, the vast majority of games that I play, it's not. But, hey, that's just... I think that is a them thing. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. The way D4 instances everything, it's poorly optimized. Well, Blizzard has never been the best at optimizing stuff. I mean, they're not terrible, but it's like the fact that it is, 2024 and StarCraft 2 still runs basically on a single core. On a single damn core. When multi-core processors have been a thing for what? 20 years plus? It's like, can we please learn how to use the technology of this century, perhaps? And I understand that single core and multi-core, it's not just that simple. Because of how things are calculated. I understand all that. But they should at least be trying. That's the Animus container. We have to go back for that one guy over here that we didn't get. But, it'll be interesting to see what Frost Giant can do. I haven't tried out the new game. It's still in beta. Alright. Got everything we need.
We got separated. My friend died. I won't last on my own. I can't take any more.
I love that there's one over here that gets stuck.
Without you, I'd be dead.
Yep.
Think I can
Very
manage
true.
here.
All right, good. Yep, I took it. Don't worry. I'll always take the loot. I thought that would have been just boss. Nope, we have other things. I'll take another chest. Sure. Why not? I can do that. Okay, this is not as small of I won't say small of area, but I really thought that this would be we would have cleared this area out already. This is going to make us a whole bucket of money. Alright, the greed has run out, but the bad guys have not. Alright, that one was good. Got a whole bunch of good. Got a whole bunch of stuff out of that one. That one was on me, guys. That wasn't the game's doing. That was on me. I might have big-footed something there. Maybe it wasn't me. I thought it was, but I wonder if someone's downstairs messing with the connection. Ah, son of a bitch. Got kicked out. Do I want to run it again? I do not know. 3% resistances to all elements, 4% maximum life. All right. Those are really starting to look good now.
My hammer sings on your return.
Let's see if we can't get a couple more of these without me being an idiot and buying the wrong thing. I can get 3. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some extras.
Too
Nope.
bad, friend.
Oh well, we'll have to collect some more. I can't believe I accidentally
What's still got some
broke
good
down
in
the
it?
wrong thing. Oh, what a stupid man I was. Okay, I think I'll call it here for the Diablo 4 portion. We had a pretty solid day. We did a whole lot of stuff in this area. We have this little area over here, which I'm assuming is a boss fight area. And we have, so that would leave 6 dungeons.